Corinthians 12:9, and what God tells us basically, your like my grace is all that you need. My power works best in your weakness. So I will gladly boast about my weaknesses so that the power of Christ can show and have strength over me, right? So we all make mistakes, right? We all like fall short to the glory of God. We can never be truly 100% perfect, but it's not about perfection, because like Paul says and Jesus says, we will all just like boast about our works and about our own glory and our self like satisfaction about what we do and what we did, but rather like exposing that weakness, right, to Him, to God, praying about it, letting even somebody know if you can and if you need to, right, like put in those weaknesses so that the power of Christ can work with you and within you and make you whole and make you worthy, because it is Him that deserves all the glory through everything that we do and everything that we believe in. And that's what He reminds us through this chapter. It's Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, which is an amazing book, an amazing chapter. So I invite you guys to check it out. Just think about who you are in Christ, and I would say like love, like learn to love Him more, learn to love yourself more, right? And remember that His grace is ultimately all that we need. We need His love, we need His power, we need His faith, we need faith on Him. We need to remember this and have this truth nailed in our hearts, that His grace is indeed enough, whether we're going through something rough in our lives or something easy. This is why we need to learn to try to glorify Him with every single step, and in anything that happens, because it's easy to glorify Him just when somebody's going right, but it's harder to glorify Him when something's going wrong, or when something is not expected as you prepared yourself for. Because sometimes you can expect something and then you don't get it, and then you whine about it, and then you fall into an ungrateful period. So remembering that He's enough, remembering that He is wonderful and that He's in control, and having that peace in our hearts can help us to further our walk. And praying constantly, at least once a day, sets a mark for it.